Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress, and just a quick update here. I've literally just started playing and we have another migrant wave. I'm not sure how to build the how to set a population cap, because I know you can, but I really don't know how. I'm just building another little house here. This is going to be for the manager. Wall first. I'm not sure who the manager is going to be yet, but it will be somebody, obviously. And yeah, that's pretty much all I brought you back for now. I will bring you back again later if anything interesting happens, but for now I'm just going to do a little bit of building, nothing particularly interesting. So I'll see you in a little while. Welcome back again. I just thought I would bring you back on another update here. I've just ordered an absolute crap ton of rooms to be tunneled out. I'm not sure exactly how many's there, but I wanted to get on top of this room situation, seeing as it's going to be making everybody miserable as hell sharing those little dormitories. So I'm just going to go up and order some beds now. You might as well stick around. It is quite a ways down to those rooms, but I wanted to make sure I didn't hit another set of bloody caves, because the last floor, which I tried to use to make rooms, was yeah, it was like right on top of a cave. So I'm just gonna have beds and doors on repeat for now. I think I'll have this guy stop with repeat barrels for now as well. I don't remember exactly what I was going to do with that, but I wanted a spare workshop or something. Construct rock door and repeat. That's a craft dwarf there, okay. Just looking for my other mason's workshop. I'm pretty sure I had another one. Apparently not. I'll have to just do with the one mason for now. But hopefully that doesn't take too long to get done. We have a dwarf bleeding as well, because I've also got dwarves putting up extra fortifications up here. Looks like they're actually done now. And BV Bob has been hemorrhaging blood all over the walls, but that got washed off. I'm not sure how. This well's still working fine, so I'm quite happy the way that turned out. We have this manager's house built. I was just going to use the manager to order 100 rock doors and 100 beds, but for some reason I couldn't figure out the keys for that either, in my typical fashion. We've made just about everything I can think of for the military. I'm just going to crank out some shields now. And now they've been training non-stop this time. While everything else has been going on, they've been down in their little military room training the little hearts out. I'm not sure where I was putting the crafts. Ah yes, finished goods are in all those barrels there. I'm not sure what I'm going to use that storeroom for just yet. I'll probably use that for furniture. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I'll have this as a furniture stockpile. And then I'll remove all the stockpiles from here, and then set this up as finished goods only. And then that should give those 50 idle dwarves something to do, because they have been breeding like crazy. If you remember, I said it's a good way to get dwarves to breed is to have a lot idle, but they've done the breeding. There's an absolute load of them Now, load of babies. Master's been squirting out babies like there's no tomorrow. And they're actually doing that quite quick. I was expecting a lot of slowdown there, having so many dwarves running around in a single small space. But it doesn't seem to bother them at all. Half of that room full already. There's a pig. Well done, you. Mr. Piggy. That's Z. Animals. So we have a donkey, a guinea hen. How's bee slaughter? Let's see what else. A drake, let's slaughter the drake as well. Okay, there we go. Not the lambs or the donkeys. A yak, a reindeer, another yak, another sheep. There we go. That'll give the butcher and the bone carver something to do for a while. And by now this floor's probably halfway dug out. Yep, and this is done in granite. So once all that's smoothed out, it'll look quite nice down here. So that's it for this update. I'll bring you back once something a little more interesting is on the screen. Oh, before I go, I have figured out why we haven't been sieged. Sorry, that's my phone. And the reason we haven't been sieged is because we, or our parent civilization, are the only civilization in the area. So I'll bring you back once something a little bit more interesting's happening. Oh, actually, okay, squad, all kill from a list. Go kill a wolf. List. Yeah. You can do it. I thought that was the wolf dying there, but apparently not. There goes all my guys. What is it? Is it V? You can have a look at what they're wearing. Yes. And no, that's what they are good at. And that guy's good at just about everything. That's Siru, and I know for a fact he has the that artifact warhammer, and he's a dabbling hammer dwarf and a dabbling mace dwarf. And a talented dodger, a talented fighter, a talented armor user, and a talented shield user, but he's very rusty with a shield because I think I actually took that off him by mistake. So what was it, maybe K to have a look at what they're wearing? Siru. Nope. But there's Siru's profile if he wants to have a look at it. You're actually a he this time, Siru. I know a lot of time you end up getting a female dwarf. There's all those crafty little wolves. Apparently Siru's decided he's going to dart off after a completely different one to everybody else. I'm not sure where the rest have gone. But we scattered the pack. Now everyone's ran off in different directions. So squad. Just cancel that kill order now, they can do what they want. Looks like they've already killed one wolf, I missed that. But what I can do, let's see. The wrestler. Wrestler stabs the wolf in the head with a copper spear, tearing the muscle and shattering the skull and tearing the brain. In one hit, he speared a wolf through the face. Actually, no, there's 2 pages. Let's see at the start. The wolf attacks the wrestler and stabs it in the upper body with a spear, opening some arteries and tearing a few tendons. And bashes it with its shield, just giving it a bruise there. Stabs it in the upper body again with the spear and punctures its lung, opening an artery. and the wolf starts wheezing and falls over. And, the wrestler then punches the wolf in the right eye tooth with a, what the hell? I'm not sure what a right eye tooth is, but we're okay. And literally just punches a tooth out of its mouth, or its eye out of its head. I'm not sure what meaning that's meant to be. And stabs it in the right rear paw, tearing apart the muscle and opening another artery. And stabs it in the head. So I figured out how to do that stuff. And I really should sign out of Steam before I start playing. Yeah, so I'll bring you back if something interesting happens. And even more migrants decided to show up. You didn't really miss much. Apparently we killed a wolf. I didn't even see that happening. Let's see, the wolf bites Nelock in the upper right arm, bruising the muscle. It latches on and bites him again and again. Knocks him to the floor, then Nelock punches the wolf in the lower body with his left hand, gives it a nasty bruise. The Nelock breaks the grip of the wolf's tooth. Okay, you broke its grip, and the wolf's not stunned anymore, but you punch it in its left leg and give it a deep bruising again. And the wolf latches back on. Nelock punches it again, and this just goes back and forth until a wrestler turns up, stabs it with a copper spear, tearing the muscle and tearing apart the right kidney, and lodges it in the root wound. Then another wrestler stabs it with a copper spear, tearing apart the liver and then opening an artery. The wolf gives in to the pain, and then the wrestler stabs it in the head and destroys its brain. And that's how that went down. And there's another one there. There's just wolves walked into my fort. I thought they would run away from dwarves, not actually try and attack us. I did do something else as well, but bring up Dwarf Therapist here. This newest wave has 9 more men for us. Well, men and women. Probably more women than men, but we're going to put those on masonry and stone detailing as well. I don't much care what other skills they've got. We have like every skill possible by now, even some that I don't really want, but they're here anyway. And we have a lot of people smoothing out this corridor. I have put some beds down, and there's a few more rooms being assigned out. And as you can see, with this many people, it's really not a problem getting all this stone done. And Hein actually lost whatever it was he was about to put in the stockpiles. Suppose that's it for this update. Now I'll bring you back in a little while again. Just brought you back here because that guy, Autumn, has been taken by a fair mood, and he claimed the Crafts Dwarf workshop. So let's see what he gets up to. Straight off to grab shit. I'm not sure what he's grabbing. Bone. I'm not sure what he's planning on making here. But we might as well sit and watch this for a little bit, because I've been playing for like an hour and a half. Well, actually, probably not that long. But I don't really have much footage yet, so we'll watch this guy make his artifact. Sorry about that there, the mic. This mic doesn't actually have a mute. I'll probably buy a new mic soon. But there was something I wanted to talk to you guys about, so I thought this is as good a time as any. Which was, I was thinking, you know, there's not going to be any sieges to this fort, so would you rather I ended this fort and made another one, or just carried on with this nice peaceful fort where nothing's going to blow up and get me killed? Well, I'm not really concerned either way. I'm just quite happy to be playing the game. But I know some people, well, quite a lot of people, watch Dwarf Fortress for the spectacular fails and not for the easy games. I'm not sure where that guy's gone now, but he's been gone a while. And oh yeah, the residential floor that I've been building, that's been completely dug out now. Quite a bit of it's been smoothed. It looks like that's leather he's got now. And he's begun his construction. So while he gets on with that, I think what I will do is just pause the video here, and I'm going to dish out some more beds and doors, and I'll bring you back once the construction's done. Hooray! Welcome back, and this guy's made a yak bone scepter. So let's have a look at this thing. It's worth 62,400 dwarf bucks. This is a yak bone scepter. All crafted dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with diorite, decorated with reindeer bone and llama leather, and encircled with bands of yak bone and aldamine. This object menaces with spikes of reindeer bone and silver. On the top of the item is an image of a cave wheat in giant cave spider silk. On the item is an image of the bell stars, the silver warhammer in smoky quartz. That's Seru's warhammer for everyone who didn't click. In the item is an image of 2 narrow crescents in silver. And that's the yak bone scepter. Got no particular use, but it makes our fort more valuable. So I'm not going to grumble at it. There's some more donkeys. I've already started making up the armor for the next squad. So before that little donkey fowl gets away, let's see if we can find him on here. There he is. I did recently slaughter a lot of animals, just because they were getting crowded and in the way, and I didn't really want them there. Oh yeah, and the mayor's house now has that thing, that statue that we found. The statue, the artifact one that got made, is now in there. And I have plans for this place as well. And I'm not going to make you sit around and watch me build more walls. This isn't going to be for anything special, it's just going to be pastures. So yeah, I'll bring you back in a little while again. Good news, we just had a caravan arrive and the outpost liaison. We have quite a few bins full of finished goods. We have a load of mechanisms and tables. I believe those were for traction benches for the hospital when we finally get that up and running. There goes the cook. He's just making simple meals at the moment, I think. But while I'm waiting for the caravan to turn up, what was I going to do? That's right, I was going to designate out a space for a second mason's workshop, because one of them is just pumping out rock doors right now. Yep, we still have the same mayor. He did issue a mandate, so hopefully he hasn't banned the export of certain goods. Now then, request. And we'll see how long it takes. Wait, who is it again? It's Heinrashi. And apparently he's on his way now, so... Where's Crafts at again? I've lost it. There it is. I'll do that. I'll be enough to buy like everything they have, because obviously our crafters are masters now as well, so it really shouldn't take too long. looks like that's actually all we had ready, so let's get ready to trade. I don't need bars anymore. We'll take the glass, because you never know when you're going to need that for... I know we'll have some ropes, but glass, you never know where you're going to need that for artifact making, and I haven't even tried glass making myself yet. Take some barrels, bronze mace, copper warhammer, steel pick, buy some weapons, why not? Naked mole dog blood, why the hell would I want that? There's a fancy copper mace, let's have that. I'm just gonna buy everything they have armor wise. That's enough for armor and stuff. Let's get down to food. Crap ton of leather. More than likely they always do bring a load. Jesus. Don't they know we don't need this stuff? We'll have an anvil, and then we will take a crap ton of foods. There we go. Trade, there you go. 5 grand profit for you and a crap ton of food and armor for me. Now all the idle dwarves should hopefully be carrying that stuff to the stockpiles. Looks like we have quite a bit of this smoothed down now. There's another 5 bedrooms, and I do have quite a few up here, at least with beds in them. I've actually made a couple of them bedrooms so that people have grabbed them, but I think now I'm just going to leave them for now, so that people can at least get a decent night's sleep in a bed, even if it's not a designated bedroom. It won't be one of those crowded dormitories. Because I did say they were only a temporary measure. Oh yeah, there's Siru's room. He still needs his table and chair and his other table and chair. I think I was going to make one his dining room and one a study. Oh well. Is Siru actually in there? Yes, he is. Let's see. Military. Siru. Equip. S for shield. What? Must be capital S for shield. Specific shield. Go get yourself a nice steel shield. These dwarves are actually quite messy, they keep leaving the crap everywhere. Let's see how they are getting on up here with this second wall. And that's just about finished actually. Well, actually, there's not too much more to go anyway. I am hoping that the outpost liaison will grant us a barony, because I think you can get that now. I know it depends on how much wealth your fortress has made. My current wealth is like 647,000, and a lot of that's actually from weapons, and like held and worn stuff, which I'm assuming is clothes. Although the fort itself is apparently worth like 75,000. Or was that 750? I think it was 750. And I think that's for all the smooth down walls and such. And we are actually starting to get blood just about everywhere now. I know some people say that makes a fortress a home. You know, walls make it a fort, blood makes it a home. Somebody said that on a live stream, I don't remember who it was.
There's nothing more to catch.
I'm not too concerned about being out of fish. Winter is upon me. Well, you never really tell in this area that I'm in, because everything stays nice and cozy warm even in the winter. So my shit won't freeze. And what the... is that? I just seen the bucket go down from the well. That was pretty awesome. Shut up, small things amuse me. And then I was going to use that for pastures, but I'm thinking I'm going to wait and see if we get a what's it called? A baron. Oh. Should be all the copper mail shirts for the next group made up. So we'll have them some copper mail leggings made up next. Fly down all these Z levels quickly here. And yep, we still have an absolute crap load of copper. I do have 2 forges going smelting all this stuff, but like I said, we have a lot. Jesus, these dwarves work quick. Look at all that. But then again, there is like 20 or 30 dwarves. They all want to pick up those copper mail leggings, because that's the way it looks. Yeah, they are. So I'm probably going to have to make another set of those, and I think I've actually had... yes, I have. I've had poor Heinrich actually stood there for like a week. Ah, the other mason's ready. What was I going to use that for? I know I had a plan for that. Well, for now, we can make some chairs to go with the tables we have. Who the hell's that guy? Because that doesn't look like a mason, that looks like a spear dwarf. Oh, he's an animal trainer. But apparently he's a mason as well. And there's the mayor, flat out, asleep in his nice cushy bed in his expensive ass house. Time to designate this room out again. And I might have to see about starting some above ground farms, you know, just gathering a load of seeds and then seeing how that works out. Because I've never done an above ground farm. I don't know the plants for the above ground farm, which is why I haven't done it. But hopefully that'll work out okay. And do I have a still down here? Still, add new task. Get some alcohol going. And the merchants are leaving. It's not a big issue, to be fair. Yeah. Well then, it looks like we actually need this carpenter making wooden barrels. Not fuck it. The hell's a barrel under again? V. Repeat. There we go. I'm pretty sure there's a way to actually engrave stories on stuff. So I want to engrave this. Engrave stone. E. I want all of this dining hall engraved, if I can. Yes, even the floor is going to be engraved and fancy. Now, and if I remember rightly, engraved stuff can tell stories. Just like, you know, like the stories on an artifact, with a picture relating to something. Here's my engraving team just going nuts. There we go, that's what it looks like when it's engraved. Engraved on the wall is a well-designed image of a circle. That's it, just a circle that time, nothing particularly interesting. But it will make the dining room nice and fancy for when people are eating, make them a bit more cheerful. Let's see if all of them are just going to be little rudimentary designs for now. Engraved in the walls an image of two dwarves. Engraved on the walls an image of Charol, the free impunity, the deity of freedom, depicted as a female dwarf by Sibrick. Charol, the free impunity, is striking a triumphant pose. Well, go you. I hope you're happy. Well done. An image of a quarry bush is a Kumal Isidel rendition of a superiorly designed image of a dwarf. This image is the symbol of the barricade of dwelling a dwarven civilization. Even the floor can have stuff put on it, man. Engraved in is a fine Teged Fervedeva rendition of a finely designed image of dwarves. The image is a symbol of the Rim of Simasebedebede, a local dwarven government. See, that's some interesting shit. You won't find this on the Discovery Channel. Now then. I don't think I'll bother engraving the stockpiles. Dwarves don't spend too much time here. And yeah, it looks like the food is overflowing from the barrels. We have a crap ton of food. I don't really need to worry about an above ground farm.
There's nothing more to catch.
I'm not too concerned about fishing. Probably going to take him quite a while to get through all the stones that are up here anyway before it's going to be of any use as a stockpile room. No, we still haven't been granted a barony or anything for now, but I'm guessing that that engraving, yep, our architecture is worth more now that stuff's engraved in the dining room, even though it's only partially complete. And just imagine all the stories and pictures. Let's have a look at another one, shall we? Engraved in the walls an image of a grate. Really? I think you actually get different symbols by them depending on how good they are. You see how that's got detailed aldamine floor? Huh? Rough aldamines in it, okay. Engraved in the wall is a well-designed image of a boogeyman. I see this one had 2 pluses on it. Engraved in the floor is a finely designed image of dwarves by Normal something or other. The dwarves are travelling. The artwork relates to the foundation of Oribuscior by the rim of symmetries on the barricade of dwelling in the early spring of 134. That might have actually been our fortress that artwork related to. But let's see, let's pick out a random dwarf here. We'll have a look at Voodoo here. What is it? V. Voodoo has been happy lately. She admired her own fine bed lately. She slept in a very good bedroom recently. She admired a fine door lately. She dined in a fantastic dining room recently. She was caught in the rain recently. She has complained of the lack of a well recently. There is a well, stop complaining. God damn it, Voodoo. She's been satisfied at work lately. Well, good for you. But of course, Voodoo wouldn't be Voodoo if you didn't have something to complain about. And on that note, I think I'm going to end the episode off here. As always, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.